Hey, what's going on everyone? Before we jump into the core of this video going through the latest update notes for patch 1.6.5, note that the devs have unofficially increased server capacity across a couple of different regions. And this is coming from Twitter, in which that they've bumped it up to 2200, and they're saying they're going to be sharing plans soon for increasing beyond this number as a permanent fixture, as well as I'm getting the hint that we'll see some new servers here in hopefully just a little bit. But I'll keep you guys up to date here on the channel with any and all that news. We'll also be doing lots of testing, more of the PTR, and so much more. Hopefully you guys are enjoying New World as much as I am, and if you're just coming back or trying to decide if you should come back, I can't encourage you enough. So welcome back, or just download the game and get started. But guys, we're going to go through the patch notes in this video specifically, give you guys my thoughts. These videos tend to be short and sweet and ideally to the point. So if you feel like it earns it, hit the like button, leave a comment, and check out maybe the playlists here on the channel for more New World content. But to catch everybody up to speed, this update will officially go live at 11 p.m. Pacific time on September 6th. Or if you're a Text Central person like myself, that's going to be 1 a.m. September 7th. When the update officially goes live. So ideally you're asleep perhaps, and you'll wake up with these fixes in place. For the audio sound effects, they fixed an issue that caused some sound effects to not trigger for various character actions. And for the summer medley fair music, they fixed an issue that caused the medley fair performance Windsward Inn and Pathless Travel to not play. For the various expeditions, in this case focusing on the Garden of Genesis, they adjusted collision to prevent players from entering unintended areas in the alluvium. And I'm not butchering things on purpose. I just, how my brain fails me at times. Marl Boss Fight Arena. For world experience, wars will automatically be rescheduled if there's an issue with the invite phase and the invites do not get sent out. They fixed an issue that caused outpush items to not auto-equip to empty slots on the player's hotbar. They fixed a bug that prevented players from queuing for arenas because the queue screen said waiting for players. They fixed a bug that caused players to lose any progress made during their current session after logging off. They made general technical improvements to the group finder feature to improve its reliability. They fixed a bug that allowed players to endlessly spam abilities. And they've also reactivated the Instance Wars system. Now, this system in and of itself, I think, is a telling tale, especially when it comes down to servers and increasing the capacity. So much more. We'll also probably see instance invasions, maybe at some point. At the end of the day, I'll keep you guys up to date because it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. And then, anyway, we got a couple more sections here for the user experience and social menus. The trading post, they fixed an issue that caused a veil column in the trading post to incorrectly display the amount owned instead of showing the amount available to buy. For the group finder, they fixed view expedition button, and now it says find group, which I think that's a big change. We'll talk more about the group finder in a second. This is going to improve the group finder's ease of use. That's definitely going to improve it overall. I've seen numerous comments, hey, how do I use this? And they've stated that they're actually looking to bring it just into the overall menu system, and I think that's going to be a huge bonus for that system itself. And they even have plans for a 2.0 version where you can use the group finder to do any kind of things. You could list it for anything that you're looking to do in the game, and I think that's going to be a really nice feature to have in the long run. For the expeditions, they fixed the music performance. Having the UI no longer remains after the player goes into the instance or the expedition. And then for localization, the group finder error messages are now fully localized. Perks with outdated descriptions, now the correct localization for Polish and Italian. And those are the update notes. Now these weekly, we actually didn't get one last week, but these semi-weekly updates tend to just address a handful of issues. Obviously, the biggest pressing concern is the current queue time, along with the surge of players returning and or starting new. As of the time of this recording, the game is actually 50% off, so if you haven't picked it up, this would be a really good time to do so. Even with the new player experience that is coming in Brimstone's hands, the devs have confirmed that we will be able to go back and actually experience that ourselves. So personally speaking, while I am going to have a new character that I want to take through the experience, I also have a veteran character that I'm probably going to do the same. I'm really excited to dive more into the lore, and one of the things I've been doing over on live streaming is when I've been hunting down the pages and also trying to level up my various different like crafting and gatherers, so I can be ready for the Brimstone Sands update in October. Anyhow, guys, I don't want to waste your time. Thanks so much for being here. Hopefully you got something good from this video, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. But until then, take care.